All right, it is Friday, the end of the week, and a pretty good week for us. I gotta tell you, USD Canada came in right as we expected. Yesterday we talked about how the market came up within 5 pips. We took it off. Didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. The market still rallied right up in, went right through our stop or right through our targets. So even if you had moved your stop to where we indicate in the private client group, you were not taken out on your trail stop, and we went ahead and hit targets. So even better. It was just a fantastic week, guys. Another 400 pips there in total in USD Canada, 400 plus pips, and feeling pretty good. And we're now able to go into the weekend completely flat, which is always nice if you don't have to hold positions over the weekend. We do that here. We do that here, but aren't going to have to do it this weekend. So let's take a look at a couple of the things that we are watching. We got a new one for you guys. I went ahead and talked about it in the private client group last night, but I want to go ahead and cover it with you guys today. Euro USD. There it is, guys. Euro USD. We're looking at, as you guys can see, it's kind of flatlining here against structure support right at about the 50% retracement level there, and haven't been able to get a drive down lower. But if we can get a drive down into this 127, right around 147.56, we're going to be looking for some long opportunities there. Let's go ahead and bring over the positions list, and we're going to go ahead and add in this position. And I have made an adjustment. Those of you in the private client group, we talked about numbers yesterday. I've made a little modification here. We're not going 47.61. We're going to go 47.56. I like that number better. So that's where we're going to enter. Pending, of course, a pending order. And we'll see what happens with it. But we're watching a lot. I'm going to bring over, guys, right now. I'm going to bring over Euro Pound. I'm not even going to pause the tape. I'm just going to drag it in here. And guys, this thing has rallied. I missed the move on this. Once again, I can only apologize so much for missing this thing. We missed it by 4 pips. And I made my best guesstimate. I tried to get in at advance of where I thought the congestion was going to be, and it just rallied before that. So we're taking Euro Pound off the list. That thing is coming out. Goodbye. And we're no longer going to be tracking that. We're going to have to wait for another valid trade setup to occur before we move on that one. Before we reignite a position in Euro Pound. Dollar Yen, guys, we're still waiting on that entry at 88.31. So 88.31s, when those come in, we're looking for that. And again, guys, just continual trend continuation there. If we go ahead and just draw in our trend line, you guys can see that that's just continuing to progress downward. Even if we back it up and we throw in the trend line up here, and dragging it down like that, we're just in a bear continuation pattern right now. And once again, we'll be looking for those 88.31s as an area to get long, high probability long entries there. And the last thing I'm going to talk about tonight in the free portion, guys, pound yen. We're looking for this 127 extension here. The market has not come down into that area yet, and we are retesting the previous lows. So if we can get through those lows, really high probability we're going to come down into this 127 area, and that's where we're looking to get long. Pound yen, long entry 144.14, so just above this congestion here, and we'd be looking for a nice little pop off of that. That may come in next week. I mean, I think that if it's going to happen, it'll happen early to mid part of next week. But that's about all I have tonight in the private client group. Want to run through Australia dollar. There's a nice setup happening there that I want you guys to be aware of. We're going to do a little bit of training on that. But for everybody needs to be included in this. I'm going to be this coming week is kind of the Thanksgiving holiday. And for those of us in America, Thanksgiving consists of a lot of turkey and stuffing and whatever other famous family recipe that your family cooks up, and then a lot of football, not soccer. American football. And so I'm going to be out. It's a time for family and fellowship, and I'm going to be out with my family and my in-laws' family. And so I'm taking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week off. We will not have any videos. We won't have any type of deal going on. I'll still be monitoring the market. For those of you in the private client group, I will be sending out any type of updates because, guys, we're still the positions still stay open. I'm sorry, not the positions, but the calls still stay open. So if we hit a call inside of this weekend, I want to make sure you guys are aware of it and make sure that you guys have your stops and stuff in place. But over the holiday, not really a whole lot going on. Typically, not necessarily the best time to trade. And so we're going to go ahead and take. I'm going to take a couple of days off and visit the family and spend some time. My brother's coming in from London, so we're going to have a really good time over the holidays having them home. So next week, don't be surprised Wednesday, Thursday, Friday if you don't see a video. But that's it for this week, guys. I'm really glad to have you along. The private client group is growing by leaps and bounds. We had a couple of new folks come into the fold last night. And so if any of you are interested in that, just go to the website, forextraderslive.com, click on the private client group, and sign up. It takes 3 minutes. And for everyone else, we will see you back here bright and early Monday evening. And until then, guys, good luck and good trading.